All right, I have two wonderful players getting ready to go back to a game that we all love, but I have to start somewhere. I have to start somewhere. I I might have started a thing on one of the Napoleonic websites today because I said what I thought was a fairly uncontroversial thing. Well, not I knew it was controversial, but I didn't realize that the battle lines had been drawn. For those who don't know, hey Red, you're first, number one. Um, the For those who don't know, Warlord, the people who do Black Powder and Bolt Action and all sorts of things, are getting ready to do an epic line of Napoleonic soldiers, and they are following on the heels of their epic Achilles, their epic ACW set, and they're building it around, to the shock of no one, given where they are and who they are. They're building it around Waterloo. And everybody pings me on social media going, Jim, are you excited? Jim, are you excited? And I kept my opinion to myself for some time. And eventually I started sharing my opinion, and I shared it today. And holy crap, did I poke the bee's nest. There were bees in there. And they just came out. And it became a ratio fight on my comment, with some people thumbing it up and some people laughing at me in a desperate attempt to thumb me down. And I went, and I was like, what is my opinion? These are 12 millimeter epic figures. That makes me so mad I can't see straight. Nobody builds 12 millimeter figs. Pendraken and a number of others, including friend of show David Ensness and the Wargaming Company, they do 10 millimeter. A ton of people do 15, including minifigs and any number, Old Glory, and nobody does 12s. Nobody. Except now Warlord, because heaven knows the people that gave us Black Powder have to have the field to themselves. They've got to be the only ones providing it. And as if they're going to do a full Napoleonic line, I will give anyone that wants to bet me $1 American that wants to bet me they never do an Austrian Grenzer. Never. I will bet you $10 they never do an Opolchenya. They just won't. Hey, OJ.
Preach it, brother.
You know, and
I feel like you have an opinion on this.
Thank you, Chrono. And it's stupid because everybody is saying, oh, it's going to get new people into the game. Great. You're going to get all these people into the game. They're going to build little armies for Waterloo, and then they're going to go, hey, can I do Wagram? No. Can I do the Peninsular War? No. Can I do Austerlitz? No. Can I do Borodino? Hell no. Because these geniuses at Warlord have boxed you in. And yeah, it's cool. Little bitty minifigs, all this other stuff. You know, all this, you know, you get paints, you get the figs, you get the rules, all this other stuff. But it's only their stuff. You can't do anything else. It's so infuriating. And everybody is so, oh, it's so cool. Look how cool. No, it isn't. And the worst thing of it is, there are friends of this show, Pendraken Miniatures, most notably David Ensness, that are going to be hurt by this. These are people who do full featured lines, do wonderful support, have been in this space forever, and it's going to draw from them, as if there are so many people painting miniature Napoleonics. As if there are million, oh, well, this will get more of them. Bull! It will not. And yeah, you know what? They have colored bases. They probably do. They have filthy, filthy colored bases in the bargain. That's right, Achilles. They do. And the other aggravating thing?
Jim?
Yes? Yes?
Just could you tell us what you really think? You're being a bit vague.
Am I, is it subtle? Is it subtle? Should I clarify? Allow me to complete and say, well, first of all, look, if you want to paint in 6s, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. If you want to do 10s, Wonderful, wonderful. 15s, 25s, they're all available because there are great companies that deserve your support. Warlord does not. Screw them. Screw this entire project.
Ooh, that's fighting words.
No. Absolute no. Don't do it. And the other interesting part, I did try to find out if I would ever be able to just buy the rules, because as everybody who watches this channel knows, I'm curious about rules. I'm always, I'd buy the rules. I think, by everything I've seen, you've got to buy the box. And by the way, the people who are telling me that, this is a great way to get people in, the introductory box is $144. The mega box is $800. Now, yeah, it's a ton of figs and paint, and it does have an actual model of Hougoumont and La Haye-Saint, which is really cool, and I might actually like that if it weren't in 12 millimeter, a scale nobody uses. So yeah, I got into that today. Hi, everybody. We're not anywhere near that though. Tonight we're back for Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you with the Armchair Dragoons. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start into our next, because I tried to drive them away from the table, but they kept showing up like a couple of hobos. Vance and CT, how are you guys?
Apparently doing better than you.
Ron's not here to tell me. I gotta send out a tweet. Doggone it! Now my tweet can officially not contain my rant.
It must.
It's
be
okay. Jim's just
particularly...
found a new cloud to yell at.
Yeah.
It's
must be very cloudy there today.
Dude, I am yelling at this cloud till hell won't have it. Every time I see this, I'm coming for it. Top rope. Now I got a tweet out there. I'm taunting friend of Armchair Dragoons, actually Hethwell. He actually, Vance, got his he finally got himself an Age of Sail set. Sails of Glory, that's what I wanted to say.
Sails of Glory.
Remember? And you can remember back in the day, me and Doug sitting there staring over at the Ares booth going, we should go over there and buy some more ships. What do you think? I got a lot of these. So apparently they have republished it and he's got it. And so I'm teasing going, so do you have a victory? Do you have oh, no victory for you. Because that was a KS exclusive.
Didn't one of you end up at the bottom of an escalator covered in
Well, no, that was always I was covered in curry. I was
airplane?
covered in curry. It was actually Jim Snyder that fell down that year.
Right.
It was our dear friend Jim Snyder from any number of things, but most importantly, one of the geniuses behind the Flashpoint campaign series on the PC. He had a giant bag filled with the Wings of Glory World War I airplanes, and he fell down. I shouldn't say this. It sounds horrible, but he fell down, and he was at the bottom of this escalator. And he was covered in little planes. And I actually had as my SIG for the longest time, lying unconscious, smelling vaguely of curry, covered in little toy airplanes and boats, is the destiny of all true grognards. Because that was the year that we went over to the dining area at Origins, and I managed to spill curry all over my fool self. Oh, that was a good year though. I enjoyed that. Oh, so good. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm taunting Hethwell. I have sent out a tweet, so we're all set to go. Let me get back into the Twitter so I can make sure I'm watching everybody and all the trouble they're making. I've already got that campaign built, Jeff Russ, so yes, we can. It's all done. You the man. It's a King Kong moment for a fact, Red. So we're doing Operation Martlet, which is one of the more popular Two Fat Lardies Pint-Sized campaigns for Chain of Command. And CT and Vance have come back to play the Allies and the Axis, as they did the last time around. But this time the Soviets are gone, and we've got the British. And this is a really, really interesting... This is part of what becomes Operation Epsom, the attempt to liberate Caen in the summer of 1944. And this has a couple differences from the 2 Citadel campaigns we ran before, not the least of which is that the battles break down into turns, or the whole game we're going to play here breaks down into turns, which themselves are part of a day, each game being a turn. There's also going to be a dynamic where CT, as the British, is going to begin on the attack. And he's going to try to push that attack for as long as he can, as long as he feels he can sustain it. But at some point, he's going to need to refit and regroup. And as a consequence of that, he'll lose the initiative, at least for a time, and we'll go through those rules when it happens. We're fighting over a series of tables. This is the first of them. And CT is going to keep trying to push Vance from this table, which represents the village of Fontenay, all the way down the road and keep driving to secure the flanks of the advancing, these are the 11th Royal Scots Fusiliers, and trying to push them out and make sure that, as I say, the advance for Monty's Epsom is available. So we're going to go through a lot of that stuff, but at least initially, it's a pretty basic chain of command game. But let's see what they get. Vance over here, he's getting a bunch of Panzer Grenadier, but they're SS Hitlerjugend. This is they've still got the morale, but you notice how different they are. They're a Scharführer and 2 MG teams. He also gets this bad boy, a Panzerkampfwagen 4 aus F Asch. That's part of his core force. That's not a support. CT was so pleased.
Yeah, at least there's no flames yet.
As far as you know. And over here, we can show the folks what Vance has chosen to bring along as his support, because he did get some. Over here, on the British side of the field, CT has the elements, as I say, of the 11th Royal Scots Fusiliers, his first platoon. Here's his leader, by the way, Lieutenant Pumphouse. It seemed only appropriate. And he's got his sergeant, who's also another senior leader. This is one of those things that the British get, just like the Americans get, a little bit of extra command. They've got an attached 2-inch mortar and a Piat team. He's also got, as we see here, 1, 2, 3 sections featuring 6 riflemen and a Bren team. And now we'll show the folks what CT bought with his toys. So, we've got that going for us. So let's go to the scenario. This, again, is the first scenario in the campaign. And, scooch up. It's a probing. It's a probe scenario known as the probe into Fontenay. This is their initial attack into the northern edge of Fontenay. The German outpost line will withdraw if the British player can exit any team off the German baseline. So that's the goal here. You know, CT is trying to get one team off the far line. What are the lines? I think it's clear, but this here is the German line down there. And over here, that's the British. So they're going to try to get this way. The German defender must deploy 4 patrol markers as per scenario 2 in the book. The limit is indicated by the dashed line on the map. The British player coming on a single point on their edge, and they get to use either 3 or 4. And we'll go through those rules. What are those rules? Vance, you will deploy them within 20, it's the 24-inch chain, as you would think. The attacker, CT, is going to roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, he's going to get 2 moves. On a 3 or 4, he's going to get 3. And a 5 or 6, he's going to get 4. and both of you are going to place 3 jump off points. So the only difference between the two of you is CT has a choice between 3 or 4 patrol markers. How many do you want?
Whew. And how many does Vance have? He has 4?
He's going to get 4.
Let me go with 4.
Vance will.
I need 4, yeah.
Yep. Where'd you put your patrol marker? Down there? Cool.
I start some distance in, too,
Yep,
right?
I'll show you the marker real quick. Bum, 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 because we have the map cleverly concealed below the table. There's your line. If you like, I'm going to put your die roller temporarily right on top of it.
Perfect.
So you're behind that line. And Vance, you're going to start.
Right, I'm just placing these, right?
Yeah, this is your placement.
Okay.
CT, going to make your pile.
All right.
Roll 1d6. All right. Well, that gives you 2 for free. Here's your 2 free ones. Now you get a third, and then it'll be Vance's turn. That's pretty snug patrol there, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Vance. Trying to get the best angle on this. They sensed a German presence just past the road.
I think that's a lock anywhere along there.
Yeah, I think you'd have to pull back a little bit, CT, if you wanted not to lock.
No, we'll lock him.
All right, those 2 are locked.
So that's locked too.
Yes.
Okay.
Not locked.
Not locked.
Not locked. This gonna be a thing, OJ? You're gonna taunt me with that? It'll work. 12mm Napoleonics.
Where is this guy? Okay, lock right there. Locked.
So CT's
He's
got one.
not.
CT's got 2 left or 1?
2.
Yep.
Yes, I am going to taunt you.
You're a jerk. You gotta remember to lock the door, or anybody can wander in here. Don't you have a class you're supposed to be at?
No, it's Thursday night.
Yeah, I know.
Tonight's Thursday.
That's Thursday night.
I'm classless tonight.
You were
No surprise
classless
there,
yesterday,
right?
my friend, but go on.
Later, guys.
You take care. Guys got green room privileges in this joint.
All right.
That's a lock, people. All right, CT, which one you want first?
Let me see if I can make anything out of this one in the house.
About there. Can you highlight it real quick for me, CT? Got it. The answer is not much.
That's not in it, right?
Nope.
No.
It's got to be 12 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we got these massive jump-off points.
You mean the properly sized ones?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see this one then.
That too is going to be interesting. That's going to be better. Yeah, that you got a bunch of stuff. It's going to be that standard cover. Remember, you don't get the cover if you're moving in it, but it is otherwise cover. You put that there?
Yes, sir.
Vance.
Let's try this one here.
That's a lot. That'll do it?
Yep.
CT?
All right. I'll need you to spawn me a new one.
This guy?
Table edge.
Is that on the table or off?
It's on. It's at the edge of the table. On. You need the actual mark. It's really anywhere in there. That's fine. These really are lovely jump-off points for being as symbolic as we are.
And we get 3 each, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you spawned me an extra one.
Took it away.
Let's do this one here.
You guys made this a lot easier this time.
I think you this one, Jim.
So I'm doing. That was CT was doing it wrong.
Oh,
That's
no, yeah, but it's these two, right?
Oh, there's one. There's a. Oh, I missed that. Sorry about that. Got it.
There.
Done. Last one, CT.
It has to be this one since I can't get anything with that guy.
Logic would dictate. Yeah, advance.
This one? Let's try this one. Wow, your ping rate just shut up there at CT.
Oh, wow.
That's in this house.
What floor?
Which floor?
Mm-hmm.
Ground floor. Ground floor.
For some reason, I think you want to put machine guns in those windows.
No. That would
No,
be
no.
That would be unsportsmanlike. That wouldn't be cricket at all.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up, sorry.
3 each?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I was just doing my usual cleanup-y thing. All right, well, it is. Let's see what we got going on here. I have no can we get a t-shirt made 12 millimeter? Baby, I don't fold in half for anybody. That is all right. That is an approved remark. All right, so we've got it all set up. So what we got to do is we just got to take a look and say that I just want to make sure I'm not screwing this up. Heaven knows. Yep. Yep. Good. Back into the game. It is time for the rolling of the Force Morales. You are both regulars, so I know, Vance, you will miss it, but you do not get any of those lovely bonuses. Just a simple old 1d6 to determine your Force Morale, I'm afraid. Look at you guys.
6.
You will both start on an 11.
Ooh.
So you will now roll 1d6 to determine who is going to do the first turn.
3.
CT.
Wow, wasting my 6s. All right, here we go.
And everybody, just in case it is not clear, gets 5 dice.
All right.
And just to remind you, CT, I know that
The chain of command.
you got to do that chain of command, which the deal is you've got to get off the edge of the board. That is your goal.
That's what they that's what they
So
tell
what
me.
is the British
Oh yes,
special power, as
what
it
are your
were?
magical powers, CT? Do you want to tell them?
More shooty and more shooty.
Yeah.
No, I get if I use my senior junior leaders and attach to a rifle team, they can add their command initiative in D6 to the rifle team's firepower, and if they are attached to the Bren team, then they may select a target. And so I can just pick, like, instead of shooting your whole squad, I can pick a team and just focus on that team to shoot.
Oh.
Now the first
I don't remember
one,
what they're called off the top
the
of my
first
head, though.
one is very similar to your Maschinengewehr. Except it doesn't work with
Yes.
machine gun. It works with rifles, and it's not the section;
Right.
it's the team, like we discussed. It's called 5
Yep.
rounds rapid.
Yes. Yep. That's it.
That's that ability. And the other one that he was discussing, which allows him to pick if he is attached, and he has to be attached, is called concentrated fire.
And that's senior leaders.
No, that's the leader of his team.
Yeah, junior leader
Oh.
or senior
Yeah,
leader.
it's
I
junior or
believe.
senior. But remember, they have to attach, and they have to use their commands to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
the 5 round rapids they have to use 2 or more, and then the concentrated fire 2 command initiatives.
Which is all they have. So,
Right.
for example, if they do that with the Bren team, they cannot then order the section to shoot the rifles.
The rifle. Yeah. Right.
So I missed it. What did you get for your roll? Oh, there's a command. There's a chain of command out. Look at that. What you gonna do now?
Well, let's see. That's odd. One of those dice must have rolled over on me.
You got 11225.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, well. Let us. With my 1, I'm going to bring out one of my supports. I bet Vance can't guess what it is.
With a 1? You didn't do that again, did you?
Of course you did.
Who me?
Yeah.
Now, CT. On the morning of the operation, the field was covered with mist. Many, many men got horribly lost on their way to the battle to Fontenay.
Oh no.
Please roll 1d6 for everybody you attempt to deploy. Much like in the regular rules, if you roll a 4 to 6, they show up. If not, they go off into the penalty box. They do. They arrive.
Okay. I forgot to ask, these trees on this road, do they block line of sight?
They do not
Okay.
cover if you're near enough to them, but they do not block LOS. I suppose I could imagine a world in which they did if it was a real angle shot, like from here to here, say. Something like that.
What about the giant statue?
That piece, which parenthetically I was delighted to discover on Google Maps, is still there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that thing would block line of sight to something directly behind it. No doubt about it.
So FO is outstanding in his field. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. And then I would like to begin the things that he does.
Called it in.
I forget, 2d6?
The
Oh no, he calls it in.
yeah,
yes.
he calls it in. You don't get to do it till next
Right.
time.
Okay. And then let us bring, we'll combine a 1 and a 2
Mm-hmm.
and bring on McDonald's squad.
All right. See if they make it on the field.
Yes, yes, about that.
So that applies to my troops as well, does it?
Mm-mm.
You're already defending. I wouldn't think so.
No. They don't make it. Where are they? Do me a favor. Put
Oops,
that.
sorry.
That's all right. There you go.
Aw.
Wait. Watch for it. Magic. All right, he's going to be here. He gets another chance next turn to come on. If he fails, he doesn't come on for the duration of this battle.
Oh, that's helpful. Okay.
Oh my
Does-
goodness!
And I have to use a 3 to activate him to try, or he automatically tries?
No, he automatically tries.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to make his way to the battlefield. He's lost.
He'd be lost. Okay. Well, that's super unfortunate. I see why now you didn't want to give us a briefing beforehand.
That's why.
Okay. Back to you, Vance. Bring the
Yeah,
heat.
and he didn't tell that to me either. I had no idea that was going to happen to you.
Well, I didn't know you had a tank in your core force, so, you know. All's fair or something.
Ooh, next
Here's
phase
my
is
two
yours.
sixes. Oh, I'm not getting my special free
Nope.
command die for that now, am I?
No.
You don't have enough special stuff with the tank and fog. And...
Tank and fog and stuff.
Oh man. Let me think here. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep our head down. So, my phase again?
Yes, it is, sir.
Oh,
Oh, there's
seriously?
2 more sixes.
Wow.
Well, I guess it's my phase again.
Ooh, 2 5s.
Oh, 2 5s. We'll take that. And over you, CT.
Okay.
Well, first things first, CT. Let's see if McDonald wants to join us today.
He
He's
does
done.
not. Wow.
He
Oh,
got
dear.
he got perma lost.
For shame. You just need a separate little table here just with smoke all on it, and you just set him in the middle of it. And he sits there and feels shame.
Where were you, mate? Now, at some point, CT, the game does imagine that you're going to make a crucial decision as to whether or not you wish to continue the attack, given this reality for you. Obviously, it's not now, but you do want to think about it. The trick is, if you do decide not to attack, it's a lull in the fighting, as it were. You can, if we go to what would be considered a second game, you can attempt to go through this same process again, or you can halt to reorganize, which means we move on to turn 3. At some point, this mist is going to lift.
Does
But
that count as losses for me then?
They do not count as losses. They are not losses. However, you do eventually start to remember you're on a clock
Right.
to try to win the overall battle.
So what you're saying is if my entire force gets lost in the fog, I should probably stop.
Or yeah,
I
or
gotcha.
not enough you think to carry the day. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Almost makes you miss the wide open steppes of Russia. Almost.
Almost.
All right. Well, here we go. 5 dice.
Next phase is yours and a chain
There
of
you
command
go.
die.
All right. Well, we'll try to bring on Corporal Adams' section.
All right. How does he feel about joining you?
Apparently, he was following McDonald.
Yeah.
Which, Vance, if you didn't read the bio on McDonald, he's a farmer.
There you go. And he's lost.
Well, he's also
Yeah.
old, I think.
He's old McDonald at a farm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
All right.
34. Wow.
Yeah. All right. So that was that. Man. All right. Well, then I guess with the last junior leader, we're gonna try Corporal Jackson. See if he can come on. Hey, he
There you
likes it.
go.
Oh, the man is correct. Interesting. Well, first of all, hello, Caleb. Thank you so much. Already, the man is in. They're British. The fog should not affect them. Well said. These guys will be testing for entry in the next turn, not the next phase. I have been corrected by a viewer. Thank you so much.
Does that apply to my McDonald's as well then?
It would, but you already failed it, so it's
Okay,
6 and
that's
2
fair.
threes.
So that's the same with McDonald's group then, right?
Right, that was the point. But we tested now, so now we know. I don't know what difference it makes. I guess it could, but we'll definitely play it that way with Adams.
I mean, it would prolong my decision.
Yeah, that's about it.
What's he standing on? There's a lump in your field here, big guy.
What'd you call him? My field's lumpy for?
Oh, just because it's making his dude fall over.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
There's a lump here.
Who? I wonder if they're not right on top of each other. Yeah, they're probably not quite even. Yeah, you're on the seam. You're on the seam between two squares.
And then I would like them to go on Overwatch, please.
Do you think?
Wait, if there's mist, is there like a limit on line of sight?
They don't so say.
Okay. All right, then I will take the next phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chain of command.
Yep. Let's go ahead and drop a spotting round.
Time to do it.
Do you have my little marker thingy?
Thank you, Caleb. That's very kind of you. I do not have it yet. I don't know why I don't have it yet. Seems stupid of me. Where'd my test go? La, 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 la. This is my only problem. I have a lot of tables. I love them all, but I have a lot of them. Where'd my smoke go? Come on.
That doesn't really sound like a problem.
It isn't nearly the problem that you'd think, but it's just every now and then when you're under the gun and you're trying to find that thing, and it suddenly is not wanting to cooperate with you. Did I just not? Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't put it in there. So we go back a few tables to the... Not like we haven't been doing... this for a minute. Seriously? There it is. Ping. Now that, I think, is big smoke. Yeah. Here you go. There's some wee smoke for you.
All right, and it's just got to be in line of sight.
Uh-huh. You gonna start dropping it, or do you want a spotting round?
Remind me again. I know if I miss, it could go wildly off target.
That's the big deal.
And how much does the spotting round help it?
Oh, dramatically, because you're not committed to the barrage.
Right.
Yeah, you drop it, you're committed to the barrage where it is.
Right. And if I do the spotting round, then I have to activate one more time to drop it, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's do a spotting round.
Spotting round it is. Therefore, I need a 2d6 from you. You would like to roll an 8 or better. You did not. It deviates 2d6 inches. Roll 2d6. It's going to deviate 12 inches. You are considered to the north. 1d6, please. It's going to deviate this way 12 inches. So it's going to fall pretty much squarely on that building.
All right. And let's see, I had a 2, a 4, and a 5, and a 6. We will attempt to bring on Sergeant Fox.
Ooh. All right. Does he feel like coming to the party? He does.
All right. That will be my turn. Back to Vance.
All right, Vance.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a bunch of stuff.
2, and a 1. Now, what is the effect of this spotting round?
Nothing. If you had guys there, it would have hit them. But obviously they're indoors, so they would have received cover from it, from the indoors. You now know, however, that the next time he gets a 1, he can drop that barrage within. He can build the 36-inch square. Right there.
Right. Right. Of course, he has to be alive for that to happen.
Yes, that is an accurate statement.
Is this a single-story building or a double?
This one here, 2 stories, windows upstairs.
Yeah. Where's that little snot? There he is.
You notice I only named him F period O period, trying to lower his profile even more. He is a little naked out there.
It's a long way.
Oh yes.
Especially with all this mist in the air. You probably can't even see him.
Pretty sure he can, but you go on. But do go on.
There's trees and wheat and mist, and it's it's a whole thing.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Ian. Good to see
The
you,
whole
gents.
thing.
Missed you.
Well. It's yeah. Back to you, CT.
Oh, you were playing for those fives. Okay.
There's a 1.
There
1,
it
2,
is.
4, 4, 6.
With the 4. No, not yet. With the 1, I'm going to try to bring on. My other.
Where did these guys go?
They're over in the. They're in the corner. They're in the
He
sin
put
bin.
them in timeout corner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see him. Yeah, okay.
They're in the sin bin.
I'm gonna bring out my other or try my other support option
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
with the 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I was like, that ain't okay. Yeah. Yep.
Hiding over here in the wheat field.
I know you would much rather they were out here on the village green, but
All right, and then they would like to fire.
what they want to fire?
They would like to drop at a British smoke.
I figured. One of the features of British 2-inch mortars is they actually only have 3 rounds of HE. Everything else is smoke.
This is HEMO2.
Right. Oh, 2? It is. Oh, wow. It is only 2. It's whatever I
Yeah.
wrote down.
Oh, it is 2? Oh, wow. I thought it was 3 as well.
I think it's. I may. That may be a misprint on my part. Hang on a second. It's one of them British thingamadoodles.
So that means he has infinite smoke?
Mm-hmm. Not limited on his smoke rounds. Here we go. Yes, it's 3.
Okay.
Let me fix that. Where'd he go? Would you quit hiding here, guys? For God's sake, man.
Hey, you put a field here. I mean,
I did not. Talk to Richard Clark.
well, big cornfield. They gotta get paid. All right, yeah, smoke. Do I gotta roll for that to land on target, right, or something?
Yep.
I always forget.
Let me grab some rules here. So this is the first time into the rule book, so I'm gonna take this as a win for me with you two jokers.
We're lagging behind there, CT.
I know.
Well, he isn't counting how many times I asked him to go to the rule book when we were setting up my
Yeah,
platoon.
that's true. that's actually probably why I'm so ready for this. Oh yeah, it's real. It's a very simple table. Pick your spot and roll a d6.
And then it deviates that much?
Yep. In a direction.
Okay.
So first thing you gotta do is pick your spot. Let me give you some smoke. This is actually the size of this. So yeah, I gotta double this. Give me a second.
Boom.
It ain't that big.
That's 3 times.
Perfect. Put it where you like it. 1d6. Tell me what you roll, please.
3.
You have line of sight on that thing? Where you put it?
I'm double checking. Yes, I'm right past the monument, so I can see there.
Yep. Very good. Lands right where you put it.
Woohoo! Now, does this in this game does it drift at all, or does it just
Nope.
disappear at a turn?
It disappears at the end of the turn.
Okay. All right, that was the one I have. Where am I at? All right, let's use the senior leader to activate the FO to drop his barrage.
All right. 36 inches. It's not off table. I would have thought it was. Your smoke is a little superfluous.
Mm.
Yep.
It's off table. How about here? There you go. You got yourself a grid square.
Wow. That covers a lot of space.
It,
All right, and then we are going to have Jackson's platoon get moving. Not the fast one that gets shocked, but the other one.
2d6.
So 2d6, all right. They're not going to move much.
8 inches. That's not dramatic. How did you catch up with my rant? Did you go back? Oh, yeah.
And they are no longer on Overwatch.
Thank you.
All right, and that is all I can do to advance.
Okay.
Oh!
Seriously.
3
End
sixes.
of turn.
Uh,
That's the bad day. Oh, lordy. Well, we got to let it roll. It's been observed to me. We have to let this happen first. But Vance, the next phase is yours, and at the end of this, the turn ends.
Well, that would. Let's just progress because I'm not doing anything.
as one would expect.
Turn end, please.
I'm going to save my smoke puffs. Now, again, this would have been that opportunity for CT to continue it if he had a chain of command die complete, which of course he does not. So the barrage does come to an end.
Them are the breaks.
That
But you do get to try to bring.
Yeah, well, actually, he has to, because he's got to figure out where the
he's
devil
lost
he got
points,
off
yeah.
to. Yeah, but it's still your turn, Vince.
My phase.
Your phase, correct. It's
There
5.
we go. Chain of command die.
Takes you to 3.
And 2 2s, unfortunately. All right, over to you, CT.
All right.
You want to check first?
Yeah.
Yep. They found you.
They find their way.
So you can deploy them where you like.
And are they able to come in on Overwatch?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you.
Oh, they are? Oh.
Mm-hmm. They're probably more overwatched than anybody breathing. They just spend whoever
They're
knows how.
stumbling around in the dark.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Is that they're as likely to. I'll admit it. They're probably as likely. Oh, by the way, we do have. Hey, since you're here, we do have Corporal Jackson. I thought you should know. just that's not a mistake that we have a Corporal Jackson stumbling about in the trees. Corporal Jackson is described as a 24-year-old farm boy who is a barrel of a man.
All right, then I will roll my 5 dice.
Proceed.
All right, chain of command. Then I'm going to combine the 2s, or the 2 1s for the Jackson section again, to go ahead and get that move on.
Mm-hmm.
This stone wall,
Major obstacle.
yeah, so they're dropping like what, the high die if they
Correct.
get to it, and they
Yeah.
can't like sprint over it.
Correct also.
Okay. All right, then they're just going to move with 2 dice.
Ian confesses to being barrel-shaped. So 10.
Somebody fell over.
It's probably Corporal Jackson.
That lumpy field again.
I went to high school with Lumpy Field.
All right, then my senior leader will be shouting at the FO to what happened? Bring that artillery back.
Where did my artillery go?
Yep, so then my FO will call it in.
Yeah.
Although, does he have to roll?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
got. This is that thing that bit. Oh, did you see OJ's luck with this? This was miserable.
Yeah.
This is. I have no idea what luck you'll have. Don't get me wrong, but well, we shall see. So 1d6.
3.
And not right now.
Okay.
Not right now.
All right. Well, then he's gonna yell over at the mortar team. Hey, smoke now.
No, smoke now, please. Very good. That's the same drill as before. You get your big one, put it where you want, see if it deviates. 1d6.
2.
That's going to be a deviation. Right there.
Okay. And that is all I can do. Back to you, Vance.
So that smoke is infinitely tall, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
The Tommy has called out Legion of Barrel-Shaped Men represent.
So I get 3 and 2 6s.
Boo,
I'm
hiss.
going to bring this gentleman on.
I didn't even look at his stats.
Hey,
I was so
Vance.
scared.
Hey, Vance.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. You didn't try to bring a guy on during the entire first turn, did you?
Nope.
You just didn't do it. You were under a preliminary bombardment. But because because a
Gee,
turn
that's too bad.
because a turn has ended, it has ended as well. Continue, please.
Can you fix my turret? Can you
Yeah.
fix my turret, please?
Sounds like a personal problem. I'm gonna take my. Give me a second.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my simple solution.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So 12 inches, right?
Mhm.
Look at that. Just like that.
Hey, CT.
Yes.
There's a tank on the road.
Nope. My phase again.
No, I said there's a tank on the road.
Yeah. I know. I noticed there's.
I was
there's
just
a tank.
speaking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just. No.
Can he see over these hedgerow looking things?
Wait. Oh yeah, these things. Hang on a second. Yes, that tank can. Yes, it can. Those are not bocage.
Really?
Yeah, those are not bocage.
It's not bocage, they're hedges.
No, they provide cover. They provide cover, but a tank can see over them, despite what is depicted.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next phase.
They will block LOS between two units, but that is not.
Look at that.
Seriously, what? Did you pay somebody? Did you get a coder for dice rollers?
Cheat codes.
Hey, be happy I'm not getting my free chain of command die for every 6.
Every
Yeah,
6.
well,
every loose 6 anyway.
I'm not sure you need it this game.
A 4 and a 2. My tank can't act on a 2. So. Yeah, you know what? If I use a 2 to bring on one of these squads, do they get to shoot still?
Yeah, sure.
Then, Hund here. These guys are going to activate with that 2. And they should be able to. Nope. How does that gonna make that work? Yeah, there's an upper floor for that?
There's.
Hmm?
Yes, if you want to call upper floor, I'll pop the roof back on. You'll put them behind there to represent it.
Yeah, so I can't get 12 inches to get into both the dormers, but I'd like to get one of the machine guns into one of the dormers.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
Yep, sure does. Here, I'll do this then. Pick your dormer and just put it behind it. You know what I mean?
Yep. So, yeah, these guys here
Mm-hmm.
are behind this dormer.
I see it. Yep. Agreed.
And guys are right here in the building trying to get to the other dormer.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Legit.
And then these gents pointing out the dormer would like to touch out at this FO.
Can I use my Overwatch before he shoots?
Nope. He appears. That's actually a really good question. No, because you can't see him till he shoots.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you can't see him from the window till he opens fire. So, what's he got in there? It's 8, right?
8.
8 for 5, 6. Two.
2 hits.
It's gonna be hard cover. Just all the gunk in the middle.
Yep.
2 hits on the FO. 5. Well, only 6s count. He can't shock. Well, he makes it.
Oh, he
now
can't shock?
my Overwatch.
No, they don't. They don't. Guys, the single guys like that don't shock. It's just the kills that matter.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, and you didn't shock him either. It would have been 5 shock, 6 kills.
Right. But, okay. Yep.
All right. So going up that way, how many shots you got? Yeesh. Everybody? Not these guys. It's gonna be. Is this all riflemen? Yep.
Yep.
5 for 5, 6. Two. And
2.
5 shock, 6 kills. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
So that was that phase. So that ends the turn.
Which ditches the smoke.
That smoke goes away.
It does. Anything else change?
And it's my phase.
That's it.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Whoops. How about 5 dice? There's 2 5s.
Mm-hmm. 3 5s, a 6, and a 4.
3 5s, a 4, and a 6.
That's a full chain of command die.
Oh, it is it?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help me move at all, though.
It doesn't.
So, over to you, CT.
Now, since the turn has ended a couple times, did that mist ever lift?
Nope.
Well, that's a tragedy. Okay.
I gave
So,
you 2 chain of command die. You're at 5.
thank you. Let's Senior at the FO yelling at him again, very angrily now. and also sarcastically, like, hey, it's your head if you can't do this because it looks like they're shooting at you.
just putting that out there. Go for it.
5.
They're gonna be willing to drop that shot. So he's called it in.
Well, he's just reconnected with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah. Okay.
barrage is available.
All right. And then Senior will also yell at the 2-inch mortar team to, why does your smoke keep dissipating so quickly? Maybe shake the canister this time before you put it in the tube. I don't know. You guys should know how to do this.
So you get to put it there. Roll 1d6.
Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure it's... angles, geometry, math. It's tough. You said
Yep,
1 or
math and
2d6,
stuff.
sorry.
1d6. This is for
3.
You can see that spot, so it hits. Right
Excellent.
where we want it.
Okay.
It's right there.
How far does Sergeant Fox yell? The senior
He is
leader?
a senior leader. 18 inches.
Can he yell to put someone on Overwatch or just
No.
move?
No.
Okay.
They can move, but not the Overwatch.
He's gonna yell at Corporal Adams' squad
There you
to.
go.
They're gonna run with the 3d6.
Oh, all right. Somebody's gonna catch shock. It's got to be.
Yeah, it'll be the rifle team.
All right. 22 inches.
All right, and
From Amelia. Something seems to be wrong with our bloody smoke today. Senior leader, probably.
and then we shall activate Corporal Jackson. We'll combine the 2 and the 1. Junior leader. He is going to be attached to. Let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That won't work. He's going to just activate the squad to fire.
All right.
So 6 plus, I think, the 5.
Well, I mean. Oh, that's right. They've got a different angle on this.
Yeah, it's right. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it's a clear shot there. I would agree. Including the Bren team, which comes with a 6. And 6. So it's 12?
I think it's 5. Only 5 riflemen.
11?
No, you've got 6 from the Bren.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the
And
rifle.
5 riflemen.
Oh, I do have 6. Yeah, okay.
12. 12 for 5, 6. Three.
3.
5 shock, 6 kills.
3?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Bah. All right, back to Vance then.
Okay. Let's try rolling 5 dice this time.
Ooh. That's a tank move in there.
Yeah. So for one of the twos, can I move this other machine gun to the other dormer?
Yes.
And I will definitely move the tank.
All right. What speed will you choose?
I will choose fast. Not flat out, but just fast.
Well,
That's 2 dice.
you are, yes, but +4 because you're bustling along on a road.
If I stay on the road.
It doesn't matter unless you
I'm
cross
hoping
an
I can
obstacle.
squeeze.
Yeah, either way, you're going to get a +4 because it's all smooth ground.
Right.
16.
You didn't want to run over his hedges?
There are penalties for this.
I don't know. Can I run over your hedges?
Oh, there are?
No, yeah, there are penalties from me for running over my hedges.
Oh. Full steam ahead, then.
But I can run over your hedge? Cool.
Yeah, like I say, you can't do that to bocage. Let me find out what the penalty is there. Oh, heavens. Second time into the rule book, not bad. That's what I wanted. Yeah, this would give you the risk of bogging on a double.
Oh, which I did roll. So I don't want to do that. So you said 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Five. It's 11, 12, 13. $16. And back to you, CT.
Next phase is yours.
There we go. All right.
And that's a full chain of command as well.
Yes, that's good. That's good stuff. All right. Well, senior leader, about that artillery barrage.
Very good.
Although I realize I have slightly screwed myself here.
Where we drop it.
My FO. Can he see in the upstairs of this building?
He can drop it on the building, sure.
Yeah. And then he would like to call the ranging shot.
A spotting shot?
Or spotting
Spotting
round.
round?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Let me get back that table. Two D6, please. Tell me what you roll.
3.
Sweet, fancy Margaret. 5D6, please.
Oh,
17.
34.
1D6, please.
1.
Is this why you drop spotting rounds? Just beyond that hedge.
It'll catch you guys nicely.
But I could drop it if I wanted to, correct?
Next turn.
Next turn?
Yep.
Okay.
You called for a spotting round.
Right. Okay, so that was that. Then senior leader's also going to yell at the mortar.
Mm-hmm.
Fire more smoke.
Mm-hmm.
More smoke. Let me see here.
Where do you put that remote?
Where are
And of course it deviates.
they? 4.
Of course you would get the one roll. It didn't have memorized. Oh well. Can you see that target?
I believe it's, yes, I can just see past the corner of the monument.
All right, it's fine.
All right. That was senior leader. I have a junior still.
You have another junior still? Wow.
Yeah, I just did my senior so far.
Yeah, he's been young, man.
Robert Bout's comment about your spotting round. Just a bit outside.
Didn't these gents just move though? That last
That was last time.
phase.
Wait, there we go. Yeah, we're going to activate Jackson. They're going to move normally.
Ooh, and I forgot to throw that shock. Moving normally for 14 inches.
Yeah, this rifle team, man.
Yep, right there.
Left it out there for him. Team Jackson moves 14.
Want me to hold that for you?
I'll put that marker right there for you. How's that?
Don't mind us. We have it a good authority that our FO is a moron. All right, and then I will take the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Another-
before he
Ooh.
does that. Oh no, that's fine.
All right. Well, no,
Another
he,
phase.
he rolled it. It's his
Another
phase.
5.
Now you go right ahead, Vance,
Yep.
if you want to do something.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, never mind.
Okay, cool.
All right, so a chain of command die.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the next phase as well.
Yep. All right. Forward observer boy here.
Mm-hmm.
Can he move the spotting round, or is it another random roll?
No, he can. This is why you do that, is because now you can walk it. But remember, that's all you're doing.
Correct. Yes. All right. Yeah, we're gonna walk this puppy. And how many inches? Was it 6 or 12? I can't remember.
It's 12. I
I do
think.
not want the light mortar. I want the heavy mortar. What does the matter with you? There we are. No. If the ranging shot was off target, the third activation can be used to call for another ranging shot, rolling to hit with a +1 this time. Add a further +1 each subsequent time. So it's not, once the barrage is falling, you can walk it.
I got you. Yep.
But while you're calling ranging shots, you're saying, no, shoot there. No, shoot there. Each time getting a +1 from your deviation if you wish.
Oh, so I would roll 2d6 again.
With a +1 this time.
Off of what spot does it
Whatever
deviate?
spot you want. You put it in a different, whatever spot you want.
Okay. I mean, it can't get worse,
The
can
plus
it?
1 makes it more accurate, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's... Oh, man, do I want to do that? No, I got it. I have the next phase, too. All right, we're going to activate Adam's section here with the 2
Okay.
to move.
And it's Adams that's got the -1, so this is going to be a -1 total. 2. So 24 minus 2, 22. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Gotta get him out of range.
Yeah. Okay. That's that. Then the next phase. Two more chain of command.
2 5s.
All right, and then we have the 4, the senior. He says, "Can you drop that?" And we're gonna drop the barrage.
All right. You know the grid. Wow. I take your point.
That's danger close.
Yeah, those guys are super impressed with you right now. All right, there it is. Barrage is down. Tank is affected, potentially. You actually can hit a vehicle with a barrage, although it's not the easiest. You're going to be rolling a D6, Vance. Straight up.
Okay.
You just don't want to roll it. A 4 or 5, it's the commander's command initiative is going to be reduced by 1 in the next phase. And then in a 6, he's going to take a hit. And everything else has no effect. A
It's a
5.
5.
So he takes his command initiative is reduced by 1 in the next phase should he activate.
Yep.
So he only gets
Yep.
1 activation. Anybody else? You had nobody else out. So.
Not inside the barrage. No.
Well, I do, but they're over here in this building.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Barrage is down. Very good.
So now this barrage is what to LOS? Anything?
It blocks it completely.
Yeah, remember we did that wrong?
It blocks it completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, into and out of.
Yep.
Okay, we are going to. Man, I got a 1 and a 2 left.
Yeah, the lack of Velker has increased the humanity of this game. That can't be denied. Nobody has yelled Maschinengewehr or hand grenade. I wish I could describe to you the joy in my son's face when I first explained the German national characteristic Handgranaten to him.
Yeah, I've never gotten my guys close enough to try to do that.
Yeah, it's remarkable when it happens.
Yeah, I don't think we've yet to do close combat.
Correct.
No.
Well, and I mean, I didn't blame you against the Soviets with the SMGs. All right. Ooh.
Yeah, you can see Velker pulling a Ghost 4-6. Just drop it right on my location.
All right, we're gonna activate. Oh man, decisions here are. We're going to activate Jackson's squad.
All right.
And the junior leader activating him doesn't really help with moving because he's going to try to go over this wall.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're just
And
gonna,
stay right out of the shells falling here.
I mean, we're gonna just yeah. Yes. That's the intent.
Ten. Everybody got over. Look at that.
We're gonna bunch up a little differently though. It must be super foggy off this board edge here. They just don't want to go over there.
Always remembering you can't shoot past your own guys.
Correct. Correct.
He can't shoot past the barrage anyway.
A good point.
All right. That's my phase to advance.
Okay.
Ooh.
2 5s. And a 3.
Starting that second die.
So the tank is going to move. 2 dice worth.
14. Sorry, 18.
14.
18,
18.
because he's on smooth ground.
It's +2 or +4?
It's +2 per.
Yep,
It's plus
18.
1 per die, which is +2, which
Yep.
is +4.
Yep. And I can turn up to 19, right? Or 90, right?
Yeah,
At
just
fast.
nothing over 90. Nothing. You got to turn less than 90.
Okay.
Why he knows there are British out there, we do not say.
Come out, wherever you are. I'll be back to you, CT.
Okay.
Quite a few desirable numbers.
All right. Senior leader first. He's gonna yell the FO to shift his fire. And how far did we decide it was?
Oh, he wants to walk the barrage?
Oh yes, walk the fire. Oh, yeah, walk the barrage.
Happened to be right there. Now, where did that get off to? We have placed the smoke. It did not. It did not deviate actually. You may shift the aiming point, the center barrage, 12 inches in any direction. It's got to be the center point you move.
Grab them all, yeah.
Can I select them all?
Curious to see what I grab. Yeah, actually, I can single mark them, actually, though. Now that it occurs to me. Got him. Which way do you want to go? Give me a mark and I'll put it there. There?
I want his tank still under it. There you go.
Alright. I'll let those guys float there, because there's a barrage. Vance, why don't you roll for your tank?
26, correct?
Correct. Nothing.
A 1.
He's unamazed.
All right. Next, the senior leader is going to shout at the mortar team to drop some smoke. And he's going to try for out of line of sight this time.
Where's that?
could
See? Where's one to put
Oh, right, right here.
that? No, he gets the big smoke.
Yep. All right, and then 1d6. 6.
6.
Dead on.
Whew.
Really? He's out of line of sight?
Yep.
It lands there?
One,
Alright.
if it's he misses one, he would have missed on a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
All right, that was my senior leader. I still have 2, 2, and a 1. All right, this section is going to activate to move.
Mm-hmm. 6. Although they're the ones,
6.
they're the ones with the shock. So.
No, not these guys.
Oh.
The ones in the wheat field
Oh,
are.
okay. We're trying to put him.
Oh, just I'm gonna try to move up against the edge of the barrage behind that wall. Their orders were to follow the barrage.
It's a walking barrage.
There.
Yeah.
All right, and then for my 3, I'll activate Adams, have him remove a shock.
All right. Shock is gone.
And then they will also try to move.
16.
They're just going to move to the fence or to the wall. And it's back to you, Vance.
Okay. Two threes. Well, we'll order the tank to move.
$12.
8 inches. 12 inches. Even better. Stop that. You're being silly. And that would be that. Back to you, CT.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa!
Another full chain of command die. Six isn't incredibly useful, but you do have a 4.
All right, we're gonna walk the barrage. Oh, senior leader to activate the FO to walk the barrage.
Mhm.
Do you need to select them all again?
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta look into making a template or something.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No?
This is actually not that difficult.
Even if there was a way to link, like the 12 of them.
Ready? Right there.
Yep.
Got the tank, I imagine. Yep. Vance, if you want to roll for your tank. Nothing.
Unfazed.
All right. Then the senior leader wants to shout at the mortar to try to drop more smoke.
Mhm.
Does he have a minimum range?
Only for the EHE.
Okay.
At which point he starts. The British, unlike I think any other nationality, will start using their rifles.
I'm gonna drop it right there, or try to.
Let's see what we got. 1d6. On target. That you can see.
Okay, and then I need to check one thing. Nope. Okay. I think that's all I can do because I just had all those chain of command
Yep.
in the senior leader.
Yep.
So I am done. Back to Vance.
I am going to use my chain of command die
Mm-hmm.
to end the turn.
Do you wish to do anything before that turn ends?
No.
CT, do you
I
wish
still
to...
retain the phase, right?
You do. No, you wouldn't. It would pass. Oh, I see. No, you would pass it. That's why I'm saying you want to
Say-
move. If you want to do something, you have to do it now and then end the turn. You don't retain the phase. You get your phases now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's why that double six
Yeah.
is so cool, because you then get to go again. But if you want to keep the phase, you've got to end the turn. Because when you end the turn and it passes.
Except it never does. Because if you roll 3 6s, I get the phase again.
Correct. If you end it that way, yeah, that's why that's so cool.
All right, then my idea won't work. All right, so I need to roll in.
Okay. I mean, you may get 3 dice right here, right? Holy cow. I didn't mean those 3.
Yeah, so that does nothing for me.
I mean, you've got 5 on your other chain of command, I know.
Yep, which still does nothing for me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let me think about this. Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Charlie Brown is at rehearsal for Charlie Brown. All right. CT. Starting another chain of command.
Mm-hmm. All right, senior leader to the FO to walk the barrage.
Okay, before he does that, I want to use my D6 to interrupt.
Okay. And what you wish to do on your interrupt?
Or my command die, sorry.
Sure.
I would like to move my tank on my interrupt.
Very good. That is certainly allowed.
I can do that, I take it.
Oh, by all means. It's Charlie Brown. Ian was just asking after you.
Hello.
So I'm going to roll 2 dice for movement on my tank.
Very good. 24.
24. Now, I suppose I can't crash through that wall unopposed, right?
Fourth time to the rules. That's okay. Obstacle. That's a hard word. No. I do. Here we go. Here is the deal. Fully tracked vehicles crossing solid obstacles such as stone walls over waist height, which is what it is. You do this at fast speed, but you discard the lower die rolled. If you roll double, you become temporarily immobilized.
Okay, I did not roll double.
You did not.
So I would lose the 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 12 plus 2, or do I still get the...
You get +2.
Right. So that takes me right up to the wall.
Okay, so therefore not through it. Okay.
All right, well, we'll do this the hard way then. It's 24 otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to run my guys over?
10. Ooh. No, I would never do that.
That's probably a lie.
That's 17.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stop right there. And now
Ow.
we figure. Now they dive out. Now they must seek to dive out of the way. There are rules about this. We've done this once. I know that.
Yep. Yeah, we have.
Oh, gravy. Okay, vehicle movement restrictions. Firing. fire against infantry, deploying smoke. Come on. I believe the word is evade. I'm going to give that a try. There it is. Found it. Yeah. They may move to... The bottom line is each team or crewed support weapon contacted by tanks rolls a d6. They need to roll above the amount of shock that they currently have. If they succeed, they evade the tank and may move 2d6 in any direction. These guys don't have any shock. So they can...
So he's just going to evade my tank.
He is.
That seems anticlimactic. But...
If you wish to take it back on that basis, I will allow it.
No, I need to get out of from underneath his barrage and close to his guys so he won't stop dropping it on me.
Very good. I'm curious to know where they're going to go. But anyway, 2d6. You got what? 2 teams in there? You got the Bren and you got the...
Yes.
Yep.
Do I roll them separate or is
yes,
it all together?
each team is separate.
All right, we'll do the Bren first.
Okay.
So where can he, just before he rolls, to give him a chance, where is he going to go? Where can he go?
Well, he's
Because
got...
he wants to jump that wall, he's going to have to lose a die, right?
Exactly, yep. Mm-hmm. So what were your 2 numbers there, CT?
I got a 3 and a 2, so a 5.
A 3 and a 2?
Yeah, for the Bren.
So they're going to go this way. Over, well, they can go 4 inches, basically.
4 inches.
If they go over the
Yeah.
wall.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
They
And
can
do I
go-
need to roll
the-
the other one first, or do I move them first?
You should probably move the Bren first.
Okay.
So it's 10 if they just book, but then they got to come into here. The thing is, if they try to come in through this door into the building, which they could do, they got to burn the 2 just to get in the door.
Yeah, 6
So
gets
they
him to the
can't
door,
even
yeah.
get inside.
All right, they're jumping the fence.
All right. This is stuff you don't see every day. They get over. the
I
fence.
don't. He
It's
does.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just they barely. Let's put them right, real snug. Snug as the collider will let us be. All right.
Yeah. You can
There it is.
adjudicate that. All right. Then my other boys.
Also 2d6.
Same exact thing.
Now it's
They
by
can-
guy, right?
Say what?
Yeah. Vance is right. It's by dude ultimately.
Yeah. So half of them could get over that fence.
Yeah. I'll let that guy get gone. That's gonna be it though. Yep. I did not expect this to be the place where the fight would occur. I won't lie.
I wouldn't really call this a fight over here. Okay.
So they have fled from
So
your
that was
driving
7.
tank, Vance.
That was 17.
Yeah, he still's got move. Oh, don't tell me you're coming from my other squad.
He can't. Because he can't
Oh,
crash.
right.
He can't crash the wall.
Can't get through the wall. And I'll stop there. So now you can do whatever you were going to do with your FO.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That was an interrupt.
Yes, that was an interruption. All right, well, he's going to shift the barrage.
That's going to be fun. Yeah, because... Yeah,
Bring it down on my head.
Do it. Do it. Don't be afraid. A
Don't be
real man
scared.
wouldn't be afraid.
Yeah, well, I'm a little afraid. I'm just gonna shift it.
Let me here real quick. Grab the. Why is this not working? That's why. Where's the one in the trees?
Yep.
So we want to do that?
And 3 of them bunched up here.
Yeah. Well, I'll open those up if he moves them. Right now, the reason they're bunched is because
Yep.
there's no place for them to go.
Because they're off table. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone go.
12 inches straight that way.
Like that?
Slightly up. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
There?
that's
You gotta
good.
avoid those guys.
Yeah. Okay, and alrighty then. I did not expect this to go down like this, but all right.
So that was your FO.
Okay. Senior leader is also going to shout at the mortar to drop smoke on this tank sound over here over this wall.
Blind shot, go ahead.
Four.
That sucker falls. There. Oh boy.
Oh!
Want to restack your guys?
Just demolished his
Yes, I will
squad.
attempt.
But that's handy, actually.
They were a little better bunched up, but we know where
You
they
can
are.
you can bunch
already.
them when they move. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, so that was the senior. I have
That's the consequence of not seeing the target.
I have a 2, a 3, a 4. Oh, I used the 4, so I got 2 and a 3. All right. Well, the 2 is going to be Jackson here.
Mm-hmm. Eight. Now, these guys don't have to cross the wall, so they're at 8. What did you roll? 2 and 2?
I lose the high one, don't I?
Yep. So that's 2 inches over that wall. These guys got 8. These guys got 2. Cohesion is 8 inches.
The barrage is right here.
Yeah.
Step carefully.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Not
They're
all
not all
those
going to
guys
make
make it
it.
over.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. 3 of them can go over.
He said 8 inches cohesion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They are cohesed. Just barely. Okay, so that was a 2. Okay. I got to do this because I just. Well, who knows if it shows up? I'm gonna bring on with my support.
Oh, mercy. Okay.
Well, I mean, I got to see if I can.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. What I'm rolling 1d6 or is
Yep.
it 2?
1d6.
All right.
Yep.
It comes on.
Oh, it comes on.
Look at that, a tank.
Oh, it's not any tank.
Oh, it's an ARV. Nice.
Once you get it positioned, I'll lock the turret.
And then he would like to unload with his HE.
On.
Top floor of that
Where
building.
would he like to do that? Can he see it through the barrage?
I'm hoping right through the
I
corner.
guess he can.
That's Jim. That's your call.
Of which? This?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think you can actually.
Yeah. This window, though.
Yep.
Youch.
I don't think it's going to make a difference which window it lands in.
I'm gonna make
Fair.
it a large picture window now.
Fair.
Yes, you are.
16 for 5-6.
Only 2.
2. Double
Two.
shock. HE inside of a heavy building. Double shock.
Yep,
So.
but it's heavy cover, right?
Yes, exactly. So it's 5 shock, 6 kills, 2 dice. Nothing.
All right, back to Vance.
There you go.
That's another full die.
That's kind of handy. Well, one of the threes,
Well, let me guess.
no surprise to anyone, is this tank is going to open up on these guys at point blank range.
I feel like those 2 guys are dead.
Yeah, it's these bozos.
Now, what's the deal with this? 3 guys are on the other side of the wall.
Right. These
What
guy-
happens here?
You can't see these guys. So it's these guys are toast, is what it is. 6 dice for 4, 5, 6.
Six dice.
I'm assuming you're using your coax. Yeah.
Well, first, and then we'll use the HE if that doesn't work.
Yeah, good point. Well, no, you can only fire one out the front. Remember?
Pardon me?
Can you use both?
I have a whole machine
Oh, that's
gun.
right. You got the home machine gun. Yeah. Sorry.
The driver's not doing there. He's tapping his foot.
Yeah. Good point. 6 dice for 4, 5, 6.
In fact, I could use the whole machine gun and the coax machine gun for 2 6s. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I could interrupt
You could.
and move Corporal Jackson and his boys.
Try to move. Yep.
You could.
I would like to move.
Burning a die. Die's gone.
There we go.
Good roll. So they get
So-
they get 8. The guys on this side of the wall get 8. These
Right.
guys get the full bore. So just be careful to maintain cohesion. You might want to move them first. Yeah.
They got 12, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Did I go over 12? I'm sorry.
Only by a fraction. Yeah, get him back a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to move the rest of the squad in there. I'm just trying to select them. Could you? Yeah, thank you. I think you got some in the smoke.
Yep, the guys are stuck in the smoke.
They appear. Haha.
There you go.
And them guys are legging it.
We heard there was a tank about. Okay, that was my interruption to your shooting.
So obviously,
So
Vance,
that raises the question: do I have to continue with my
you
or
certainly
can I
don't.
move them instead?
You may move.
I gotta say, this is the weirdest game of cat and mouse I've ever played.
It is on the unusual side. I will not lie.
Actually, yeah, I want to spin. I want to go slow and just spin in place.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yep.
Ramtros
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and machine gun the rat shit out of these two guys that are hanging out.
They thought they escaped.
Hey, we got away. Hey, well done. Oh, gosh, darn blankety heck. Moving slow, that does entitle you to any activated weapons at full effect. Yeesh, so that's...
But I can only fire one because I had the
correct.
driver
Right.
doing.
Right. So you
So
want
the coax machine gun is firing.
take the MG 66 for 456.
Wow.
Four of them.
Four of them, and that's clearly these guys here.
Those two, yeah.
4,
Yes.
5, 3, 4 shocks.
Outstanding in their field.
3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills. Three shock and a kill. Is he close enough to be in? By any wild chance did you hit him? Where is he?
He's
Corporal Jackson. He is close enough. Did that bullet pass through the smoke such that you hit him? It did not. So 3 shock, but you do have to give me one of these dudes. I take him, and he's off.
That's 3 shock on the rifle
Yeah, I got it right there.
section, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, I had 2 other 3s, but there's nothing to do for that. Because he still has this fakakta barrage on my head. All right, back to you, CT.
Next phase is yours.
Okay.
And a command eye.
And a command
2
eye.
and a 4.
All right. The 2. Going to activate Corporal Jackson's squad, and they are going to not the fast one, but
2d6 minus 6.
they're not going anywhere.
Nope.
Nowhere.
That is most unfortunate.
Now you could legitimately move this guy separately, the 4, but sooner or later you're starting to stretch that out. I'm just saying.
He could go 4. Well, because then he's just a team, right?
Right. He's got to stay in cohesion.
With himself?
No, with the rest of the squad.
Oh, I thought they could separate into teams.
You can't break up guys that way.
Oh.
Only the Americans can do that.
Oh, okay, because I thought you could have the Bren be firing while I guess just within the close.
Yeah, within the 8 inches, yeah. I mean, you're going to be there, just barely.
It's
Okay. And then that was the 2. Senior leader is going to tell the mortar to drop more smoke, attempting to do it right here.
1d6. Got it.
And then
Can you show that to me, Chrono? Because I thought that was one of the abilities that the Americans had.
is he talking about splitting the squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought I'd read like if I did, I mean, I would lose the benefit of the junior leader commanding
yeah,
him.
it becomes activated with a 2.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put
Right.
a 1, actually.
A 1, only a 1.
Because then it's a team.
Right.
Oh, 1, yeah, sorry. Right.
Because I thought that's how, using the British ability, the junior leader could attach to the Bren, focus fire on a German, and then the rifle team could move. But I could be wrong.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, they become a separate team. Yep, that's right. Thanks, Chrono. Yes. So you can move them apart, but then they activate only as a team.
Right. So they had another 4 inches to go then.
Yep.
Yep.
No, we'll keep them together for now. However, my senior leader wants the FO to shift the barrage. Or walk the barrage just a little bit.
All right. You sure?
Wasn't that the
No.
center point?
The other way.
Where do you want me to put it?
No, that was the center point. That was the center point.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
So
You're
this
gonna walk it. Yep, that way, and keep going. Stop. Just to cover the house here, so his teams have to.
They get some love.
Oh, yeah, so that affects the house. What happens?
They've
Yeah.
got, it would otherwise reduce cover, but they've got stuff over their heads, so they get cover. Yeah, they just get hit. Every team gets it, and this is a 4d6 deal, and everything is considered everything is considered on a 5 or 6, if I remember correctly. In a minute.
So I'm getting no cover from the building?
You're gonna get heavy
I'm
cover.
getting something?
You're getting heavy cover. It would reduce cover if you didn't
Okay.
have something over your head.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's the big mortar. That will, however, pin them automatically. There we go. Come on. All right. Mhm. All right. Oh, so it just reduces. Okay, so it goes from heavy to light. All right. So it's effective range. So we start over here. It's 4 dice. CT, we'll go with the Hund on the left here. It's 4 dice for 5. It's 4 dice for 5/6.
Nothing.
4 dice for 5/6.
1.
One hit. Vance.
One.
It's 4 5 shocks, 6 kills. Nothing.
1.
Okay.
You guys are lucky, but they're pinned,
They are.
Yep.
right?
Yes.
All right. I will go ahead and take my next phase then.
All right.
There we go. Junior leader is going to activate.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to all run as
Interrupt.
fast. Ah.
Go for
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
it. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
How? You don't have a full die. Do you?
Yeah, he does. He just got one.
Oh.
I
he
sure
did?
do.
Sitting right there.
I just got one back,
Unfortunate.
Got it?
and my tank is going to drive.
Got it?
Just fast. 2 dice.
6.
6, 10.
No, it's...
Is that correct?
What did you roll? Very sorry. So it'd be 3 double to
2
6.
dice,
10,
6.
correct. Accurate. 10 inches.
Ah, now you want to run them over. I see.
Yeah, this could get gross.
Yep.
I don't get there though. Unless I can run over that one guy.
Yeah. You certainly could.
Nope. Let's do this. That was an unfortunately bad roll. He's basically under that smoke.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Driving through the cloud of smoke.
This guy's like, wait, what? What is happening?
Yeah.
Guys, where'd you go? Guys.
Bad day. All right, CT,
All right.
it's back to you.
Now they would like to run as fast as humanly possible. He'll use his command to not add any more shock.
Okay, because he also have the choice of taking it off in advance, which cuts into the loss from that shock. It's really up to you.
Well, if they run as fast as they can, they roll 3 dice, correct?
Correct.
And shock subtracts
What
2 inches.
subtracts a total of
Yep.
2 inches per pip.
So take it off first. You get your 2 inches, and then you gain
I
it
got
again
you.
at the end of
Yeah,
your move.
no, I got you. Yeah, take it. So take it off and then run. Yeah. I get what
These
you're
guys
saying.
obviously aren't affected, so they can book.
All right, 3 dice.
Well, they're still in cohesion, right? This is still it's all one
Right,
squad.
but once he disconnects them, they're not going to be dragged down by that.
Yeah, but they're not disconnected yet.
If I choose to.
Yeah. That's a good question for all you disconnecty people.
Because they're connected right now, he's got to be affected by it.
You would think so. I would tend to think so. Let me let's look up what it
For
says.
this phase, for this
Yeah,
activation.
I tend to agree with you. I'm going to look up my shock rules. There's a whole chapter on shock. Here it is. Yep. It shares it if you wish to keep them both together. Oh no. He could, of course, move the team with a lesser amount of shock further, but he may risk breaking up the section if he does so. So you can break them up that way.
Okay. Well, we removed one. Let me roll my 3 dice.
Well, you're gonna have to say who's, yeah. That's
Yeah,
20.
they're all. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're gonna. So 20 minus.
It would be 20 right now. It'd be 20 minus 4, so 16 if you keep them together.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep them together.
All right, 16. Don't forget dude there. I feel bad for him. And that does pick up.
Tread grease.
Yeah. Each team picks it up,
So
right?
they each get one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The
We've always
reason.
done it. One of the teams gets it.
No, because what usually was happening. Remember, CT's guys. They only had
Yes.
one team.
Yep. Okay.
Remember in Russia?
Oh. Then these guys over here should have had one on each section.
Correct. That's one on each
'Cause
team. Yeah.
He had one guy over here
Mhm.
running.
That's right. Agree.
So if I disconnected this Bren team, they wouldn't have picked. No, they still would have picked one
Yeah,
up.
they still pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because they ran. Yeah.
All right.
No, he did. He removed one off, so I think only one of
Okay.
these has got one.
There we go.
All right. I'm trying to look back and see what I rolled.
They took your advice, Rana. Yeah. The thing is, close combat tactics, close assault tactics, CAT, does not work in chain of command. It just doesn't. Unless you're one of those special teams.
I'm trying to look. Oh, I rolled all the 3s, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I had a 1 and all the 3s. All right. The 1 is going to activate the mortar.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try to put smoke down here.
1d6.
Three. He can't see, so I know that deviates. All right. With another 3. Adams is going to remove a shock.
Yes.
And then another 3. My tank is going to move.
Okay.
He is going to go. He is a slow tank.
That just means he doesn't get the bonuses.
He is going to go flat out.
Oh, he can go flat out if he's slow?
I'm not sure he can.
I thought that was the other.
Yeah, I think
Bad
that's the other
thing.
limitation.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's
That's a good point.
la 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 la.
No, slow just doesn't get the
Just no bonuses.
dice.
Okay. No bonuses. So 3d6. And obviously you can't shoot it. 20.
All right. Vance, that's back to you.
Okay. Five and a 6. 6 is no good. 5 will start my new command die. And 3 will activate the tank. And he'll drive slowly.
Slowly.
Two whole inches.
I know, but you still get the +2, so it's 3. Sorry, you rolled 2 + 2, 4. 4 inches.
It should be enough to clear that smoke.
Agree.
And since I drove slow, we're going to machine gun these guys.
I would like to interrupt to move.
That is your last die.
Yep. We're just going to go the 2 dice. Yeah.
2 dice -8.
Oh boy.
Well,
Maybe we won't.
If you go as a group, it is.
Yeah. No, we will not interrupt. We're going to take it in the teeth. It's going to hurt.
Ooh, bold choice, man. Gotta put a die out here for you. There you go. It's back. Well, you got
6 dice.
you got 2 machine guns there, Senor. Is there a range difference? I don't.
I
Think
don't. The driver's busy driving.
Oh, right. You had to spend a thing to do that. That is close range.
I had to get out of the smoke.
That is close.
Yep.
That is close. Yeah. So 66 for 4, 5, 6. 4. 3, 4
4.
shock, 5, 6 kills. CT. Two shock and a kill.
2 shock and a kill.
Question is this in range? I think it is.
Is it the dude?
Well, first of all, I got to check and see if it's in range for. Yeah, they got to share it. So you got how many shock? 2?
Yes, 1 on each.
Yeah,
And a kill.
And you got a kill. Does it? Is it the man? Is it Corporal Jackson? He's a barrel of a man.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
what has
He
happened to
caught
him?
it.
Well, he's not dead. That's good, right?
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet. I feel happy. He is lightly wounded. -1 to his command initiative. But that first time, where is he? Where is he? There he is, right there. But that is the first bad things happen. 1d6. Ooh, that's
6.
the worst result. Wounded, -2. They like Corporal Jackson. Down to 9. Okay.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Senior leader is going to yell at them order to drop smoke.
Yep.
Right there. One. Oh boy.
That is.
He's going to yell the FO to rain the barrage down, so these two teams have to check.
All right, we'll do it left and right again for Hund on the left. 4 dice, 5, 6.
1.
1. Vance, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills. Shock.
4. So it's 2 shock, right?
Nope, just 1. It's not H. It's
Okay.
It's not that sort of stuff. I don't.
Okay.
Why do I not have? No idea. On the left CT, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, for 5 or 6, I should say.
1.
1 again, 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. Shock.
5.
All right. That was senior leader. Junior leader here. He's got 1 command initiative, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
I don't know. Did you have 2? Did you have another 2?
I have a 2 and I have 3.
Because you can activate him to take off a point of shock, and then use a 2 to activate the section.
Oh.
You had 4 3. No, you didn't. You had a 2. What did you roll?
I had a 2, 3, 3, 3, and a
Here.
4. I had 2, 3 3s and a 4.
And he used the 4 to call down the mortar
Right.
barrage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me
Yep.
do that. Let's remove a shock.
From?
The Bren team.
Okay.
And then run as fast as we can.
Right, that'll give them a shock back after, obviously, but this is
Mhm.
plus. So this is whatever you roll here, 3 dice, -10.
Nope.
6 inches.
That's 6 inches.
Move in a zigzag pattern. Everybody catches some shock for running. Yes, they do.
And
Oh,
then
you
we
have to blow it.
will.
Yeah.
And then we will move my tank. Flat out.
You just blew him up.
I did. I gotta figure that out. I might have to come up with a different smoke marker. Alright, tank flat out, go ahead. Or 20. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm looking at. You did right.
Yep.
Flat out.
All right. And is the Brennan LMG or not?
In terms of what?
Shooting at the tank.
Sorry, Jim, I have to ask a question. How did these guys all move again? Because he used his
On his
leader
two-
only had one
On the 2.
ability.
He moved on the 2.
How can you can't use 2 dice to activate a guy twice?
What he
Can
did,
you?
he had a 3. He had a.
Which activates the junior leader itself, right? Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Yep.
I got you.
That's how. And all he did with his 1 was take off the shock.
Yeah.
I answered my own question. It's not.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought so, but I was going to look.
Yep. All right. Yeah, that's it. Back to Vance.
With one of the 3s, Commander Hund back here is going to remove both of those shocks, please.
Mm-hmm. They are not there.
And with another 3, both of the machine guns from this tank are going to fire at whatever this is.
Well, they can't see. He can't. He could certainly see dude here, which is going to be enough.
But is that going to affect these guys?
Yeah, these guys are they close enough?
They're supposed to be. Before you blew them up, they were.
Yeah, this guy was.
Yeah, this is going to affect this. It's not going to affect these guys.
No, but it's going to affect all these guys
Yeah,
standing in the
agreed.
smoke.
Agreed. Let me get
Yeah,
this
I'd like to interrupt
All
and
right.
move them,
All right.
but only the 2d6. So, but I'm not gonna be able to move a thing.
What do you mean?
Just because of all the shock.
Yeah, because you got minus 14 or minus
No,
7.
no. This guy's
14.
going to have -4 if he moves them alone.
But they're still joined.
No,
Right?
then that's what I read in the. That's what I was reading before. You can move guys out of cohesion if you're willing to split the section, and they don't have to take the shock with them.
Can he do that on one die? Move 2 different sections or 2 different teams? Like on one interrupt or
Sure,
one interrupt die?
sure. It's the idea is the section. He's ordering the section, and they split up. Basically, that's the way I read it.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
It just sounds like 2 commands.
Tells him,
But sure.
and in future they would be. So CT, who's moving?
These boys. Well, they aren't going to be able to move. We're going to see if I can get the Bren team going.
All right, we'll move this team first. -4. $12.
Well, that should win the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. That is the win. Holy cow, that was close.
Oh my goodness.
I thought he was paced.
Yeah. No,
I
that
I'm
was.
not sure how that was.
So, I thought he was paced. So I am curious, Vance, why you didn't end the barrage.
Because I couldn't. He always had a one to keep it going.
Okay, that was and that was the thing, and I get that. Okay, sure, that's right.
So there was no point in me trying to end the barrage. He just would keep it going.
Yeah. Well, he would have kept it going, but then, for example, in this instance, he would not have had the opportunity to interrupt you any further either.
Right, but I needed I needed the interrupts to do other things.
Sure. No, that makes sense. That makes good sense.
To me, it added nothing to it because he could just keep pounding away with the barrage.
No, I follow your point. I do. I was thinking that the time
And I had to get the.
yeah, I was assuming that was where you were headed with this. Well, I will confess.
I never had
Sure.
two command dice at one time. I only ever had one at a time.
You never had two? I thought you did. Okay.
No, yeah, because he used the
No,
one.
I had one and I got
interrupt.
one right away.
That's
Yep.
it. Okay, that's it. Got it.
But he had two command die at that point.
Okay, I follow. I am not exactly certain now what the next board I've got to build is. I know it pushes on to the next one. Casualties. One dead dude?
One dead dude.
No dead Germans?
Nope.
No dead Germans. Okay. So Fontenay is taken in flank under a heavy mortar barrage. The mist is endured. I was kind of curious to see what would happen with that mist in play. And unfortunately for CT, the AVRE just basically rumbled halfway onto the board and stopped.
Yeah, that was.
He did not do a dramatic thing. So I'm going to have to go back and do some reading and figure out what the next scenario is. I suspect I now have to build.
It did take a shot.
That's true.
It did. That whanged off this, and yeah, I don't want to reveal that other thing. So, because Vance, that other thing, just remember and don't let me forget, that other thing persists. The building.
Oh man, more secret stuff.
You know
Okay.
what I'm talking about?
Are we fighting on this map?
No, but you may
Are
come
we
back
fighting on
here.
this map?
You may come back here.
Oh, okay.
It is possible.
All right.
The way this is very specifically set, all these maps are sort of strategically adjacent to each other. And depending on what happens, the Germans can wind up pushing the British back onto this map.
Okay.
Huh.
So that's the circumstance. So no losses except one poor rifleman in Jackson's platoon. And probably most importantly for Vance, his tank makes it through intact. So, all right. We will go through and we will come up with our consequences. Let me fix this so I can get a nice picture of the board. There we go. What is going on? Well, let me tell you what's going on. On Saturday, a little late. I have to start a little late because I have to... Hey, Velker, how are you?
I'm well.
Good to see you. I have to take Velker to rehearsal, and am I picking you up or dropping you off? Is that what I'm doing at 6:30?
Picking me up.
I'm picking you up? Okay, so I have to pick Velker up so he can come back from being Charlie Brown and play Trafalgar, because we want to try to get Trafalgar out of the way, get it done. It's very exciting right now. A lot of guys are shooting at each other. Next Wednesday, we're going to play some Shaco. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play some Shaco. So those who might be interested in playing a small game of Napoleonic Shaco, not in 12 millimeter, thank you very much, will be more than welcome to join. I will have to step aside next Thursday because I do have another commitment. So Thursday Night Throwdown will return in 2 weeks' time. Repeat, 2 weeks' time, where we'll find out the next step in Operation Martlet. So let's see who is left out here in the chat. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to read all the Yeah, each team subtract its own level of shock if they're not moving as a section. They do though, the way I read it, if they are moving together. And curious as there's a question from Chrono. Why didn't you bring on your Piat?
I thought about it, but he never got close enough, and unfortunately, I really didn't do myself favors with my patrol phase. He was always behind this line of sight barrier.
Got it.
I would have had to climb over it, and he would have seen that coming a mile away.
Yeah, you had a rough patrol phase. I did observe that.
Yes. Oh, yes. It was terrible.
Okay, so, well, very good. I got to save an end state here. Let's see here. Sorry for the radio silence. All right. We are good to go. Well, it's wonderful to be back here in World War II playing some Chain of Command. Delightful to have you all with us. Thanks, fans. Thanks, CT. Thanks, everybody who watched. Please hang around and join us for the other games that we have coming up, and feel free to cruise on in and see you. It is always a pleasure. Thanks so much. And until we meet again,